Hi everyone. So I just wanted to film a little get ready with me. I'm getting ready to go to a pop-up market in the valley today. So yeah, I'm trying to get ready. It's barely like 11, so I have a lot of time. I definitely want to get ready. That way I'm not rushed or anything. Sorry if you hear this buzzing sound. I don't have a mic, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. It's my fridge going on. Can't do anything about it. If I do, the food will definitely spoil, so we don't want that happening. So yeah, I'm just gonna do my makeup and chit chat with you guys. So to be honest with y'all, I feel a little sad. I feel a little sad because I haven't seen my boyfriend in around a week, and like I have seen him. I saw him yesterday, but I saw him for a little bit, but he's been working, so I haven't been able to spend time with him, which I'm not used to, you know. Like, he usually comes home later on in the day and we get to spend our afternoons together, but work has been busy, which is good, so I can't complain too much. But I do miss him, and we do talk on the phone. It doesn't compare to being together in real life. So yeah, right now I'm just doing my foundation. I'm putting a lot because I heard if you want your makeup to look really good, you should put a lot, like a lot, and then blend it a lot. So I'm trying something different. So if I look a little crazy, don't mind me. I'm just trying something out, and I'll let you know by the end of the video if it worked out. It better work out because I don't want to look ridiculous at the pop-up. But yeah, I'm a little sad. I'm especially sad because he was coming home already and they called him to work. Yeah, I was a little excited to see him for a little bit, and I was gonna try to see if he wanted to come with me, but unfortunately it didn't happen. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be okay though. I definitely understand that right now that we're young, we need to be working hard so that we can get the things that we want and have a better future for ourselves. So I have to go work, and he does too, and the most important thing is that we love each other and that we still communicate with each other. So yeah, it's all gonna be okay. Just, you know, gotta feel my feelings, you know. I'm not gonna pretend that I don't feel like this, you know. It's definitely normal. Shouldn't feel bad for feeling sad and missing him. He literally is the love of my life, so me feeling sad for missing him is definitely understandable. But yeah, so I thought it would be a little fun to answer a few questions. I've been meaning to do a Q&A for a really long time, but I don't know why I haven't gotten into it, you know, especially since I'm trying to make a comeback to YouTube. Definitely need to do a Q&A because I'm pretty sure none of you all know me. Like, I haven't even introduced myself, so let me go ahead and do it. So my name is Ashley Janet. I am pretty much a 24-year-old, which I'm almost 25, y'all. Little fun facts about myself is I like to be outdoors a lot. I like to move my body. I am very artistic and creative. I like to sing. I know how to play the violin. And what else? Oh, I have a pet chicken. Her name is Lorena. I'm gonna add a picture of her right here. She came to my life like so randomly, and I absolutely love her. She literally makes me laugh every single day. Like, I literally learn something new about her every single day, and she's very entertaining. I love her so much. She's my little best friend. I'm sure y'all have seen her on my social media. I'm always posting about her. She's just so beautiful, and I could talk about her all day, but I won't because I don't want to annoy y'all. But yeah, I have a pet chicken named Lorena, not Lorena. We decided to go with the English pronunciation, so her name is Lorena. And yeah, I have a boyfriend who I love and adore. I'm very family oriented as well, so I like to spend a lot of time with my family. I love to cook and bake. Another thing about me is that I like to eat a lot and try, well, I don't try new foods. I'm scared to try new things because I'm scared that when I try something new, it'll just be a waste of money. So I don't really, you know, try new things because of that reason. But I really should try to push myself to try new things because you never know what's out there if you don't look for it or try new things or put yourself out there. Hopefully I can change that a little bit about myself. Also, yeah, I took a long time blending that in, and now I look crazy again. Look at me, I look like Santa Claus. Not really. I feel like I look like Lorax because of my little mustache and little beard. I have a lot of things that I want to accomplish in my life. Some are crazier than the other ones, and they all feel like so out of reach, but I feel like everything's at reach if you put the effort and time into it. So I don't really want to say they're out of reach, but from an outside perspective, if they heard all the things that I want to do, they would be like, you're crazy, and good luck with that. But I believe in myself, and I think that I can accomplish everything. So a little fun fact in life has always been that you can do so many things in your life and you don't have to stick to one thing. When I graduated high school, or even when I was in high school, I was always with this mindset that I don't understand why they want me to decide one thing to do the rest of my life. I didn't understand it just because all my life I've been involved in so many things. For example, in high school I was in mariachi, I was in orchestra, which is kind of similar but it's different because of the type of music that you play. I was in track and field, I did swimming for a while, and I was doing college classes and all this stuff. So I tried all those things and I was able to do it. And then so when they asked me, what do you want to be when you grow up? I was like, oh, I want to have my own bake shop, I want to have my own business, I want to be a musician, and I want to be a teacher, and I want to do this and that. And everyone was always kind of like, you can't really do all of those things. You have to stick to one, and I don't agree to that. I've always thought that if you just manage your time wisely, you can do everything that you want. And in our lives, we go through phases. Like sometimes we really focus on a certain hobby and then it starts fading off and you move on to something else that interests you. You know, like thing that I learned when I was younger that I found really interesting is that your taste buds actually end up changing as you grow. So let's say that you don't like this food when you were little, you can try it again when you're an adult and you'll be surprised that you'll actually start liking it. Like, I'm not gonna say that that's for every food, but your palate starts changing and you end up liking another thing that you didn't think you would ever like. Like, for example, I used to hate when my mom made chile rellenos because I was scared of the spiciness, and I also thought that the chile being wrapped in eggs was weird, especially because I've never liked egg. And I finally decided to try it and I absolutely love it, that I even make it myself every now and then. I also have never really liked egg, but now that I'm older, I can tolerate it a little bit more, especially because I know that it's good for me. And also especially because I have a chicken who gives me eggs every single day and I can't just let her creation go to waste. Yeah, so with what I just said about your palate changing as you grow, who's to say that your mind doesn't change or the things that you enjoy doing don't change, you know? Like, it's crazy. The good thing in life is that if you're ever interested in something, you can always go back to school. Of course, that costs money, but if you're really fascinated in something, then I say invest in that. You don't necessarily have to go get a whole degree. You can always just take a seminar or a lecture somewhere, or, you know, educate yourself on the internet. That's one thing that my grandma taught me when I was younger, and I didn't really understand until I grew up. When I was younger, she told me that if we're interested in something, we literally have an advantage and we can figure out more about that certain thing through using the internet. Yeah, you can literally just educate yourself through the countless information that's on the internet. Of course, be careful and don't believe everything you read. But yeah, we do have the power to educate ourselves to whatever we want. So yeah, you can literally do anything. Don't ever let anybody limit you on what your goals are in life, okay? Okay, so finally, let's get into a few questions. So I'm gonna scroll into my Instagram because I asked for y'all to ask me questions on my Instagram a very, very long time ago, and I did not answer any of them. So somebody asked me, what made you get started with your business? So basically, how I got started with my business is during 2020, I was seeing so much negativity in the world. I know it's a little cliche, but it's literally what inspired me. So I saw a lot of negativity going on in the world, and I just thought, how can I help make the world a better place? And I've always been into art, and I've always lettered letters, and I thought maybe if I bring out positive messages to the world and eventually bring products to the world, that hopefully wherever the products end up going, that somebody can maybe read that message and help inspire them to be a better person, or to remind them that they matter, or have positive messages where it can actually inspire them in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, basically during that time there was a lot of negativity going on, and I thought maybe if I created a business that was dedicated to spreading positivity and kindness, that I could help make a difference to the world. So far I've been able to make a small difference, but even if it's super small, like I still feel like it still has an impact. I'm very happy that I started my business. There's been so many ups and downs with it, so many times that I wanted to quit, but I can't let myself do that, because at the end of the day I love what I'm doing. Literally when I first got that revelation that I wanted to do that, I felt like the best feeling in the world. I was like, wow, I found my calling. I found what it is that I want to do, and I feel so good about it. Because at the time I was still pursuing my degree in education, and I was so close to graduating, and I just felt like maybe this is not what I want to do with my life. So I just felt like stuck in a way. And then I found out that I wanted to do that, and I did it, and I felt so happy, so peaceful, and I felt like it was all right. And by the grace of God, we're still here 3 years later, and we have so many more years to go. I hope you decide to stick around to see where this business ends up taking us. I say us because without you I wouldn't be here still doing this. So I appreciate you so much. Even if you've never bought anything for my business, just you like giving me the motivation that I'm doing good or something like that helps me. Or when I see that you repost it, makes me feel like I'm doing something right. So somebody else also asked me, how is life after college? And the answer to that is very peaceful, honestly. I enjoyed being in college, but definitely was very stressful and very tiring. Because if you didn't know, I was a D1 athlete. Yeah, I was in track and field. I specialized in pole vault. Yeah, I was pretty athletic, and I miss it so much to this day. I miss being part of a group, and I miss everything about it, literally everything. But it was very tiring, and I am glad that that chapter has closed, but those memories will always stay with me. But yeah, life after college is pretty peaceful. I haven't actually graduated from college. I literally only need one more semester. The only thing that I need to do is student teaching, which is basically like an internship. But yeah, I do want to finish school. Don't know if I'll actually use the degree, but I worked hard for it, so I have to finish that chapter. Somebody asked, how do I stay grounded? Well, the answer to that is I try to spend a lot of time outside, because not gonna lie, I do spend a lot of time inside of my own head, and sometimes I do get negative thoughts and they get in my way, and being outside does help a lot, because I start distracting myself with all of the animals or birds that are outside, just admiring the wind blowing. One of the things that helps me stay grounded the most though is spending time with my loved ones. They are very supportive with whatever I do, and it's always a good time when I'm over there with them. My boyfriend literally helps me so much. He literally helps me become a better person. He just helps me have a different perspective, and he's just there for me all the time. I love him so much. Again, I'm getting all sappy, but I love him and I miss him, and I'll see him soon for sure. I'm definitely gonna call him after this. Oh, I think it got in my mouth. Definitely need to dry it out first though. Look at my jiggly arms. So what do we think? This is the completed look. I'm pretty much just wearing a black dress and this necklace from Mexicana Volando, and my earrings. They were my little sister's when she was younger, and she gave them to me. She was too young to decide that, but I took them and I've been wearing them for years. And she's seen me with them, so I don't think she's mad at me. Oh, and this dress, it's from Target. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I know that I only answered like 3 questions. If you guys really want to see me answer more questions, comment down below, and I'll definitely put another Q&A poll up on my Instagram. Make sure you follow it so that you can actually ask me questions. It's at by Ashley Janet. Yeah, thank you so much for spending time with me and hearing my thoughts. letting me desahogarme. It really helped me a lot. I definitely feel a lot better. Not really that sad anymore, but definitely still miss my boyfriend. But I'll definitely be calling him right now. I love you so much. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And as I mentioned in today's video, you can do anything. Just put time and effort to get what you want. Good things are coming for you. Just keep showing up and eventually they will happen for you. Getting a call. Bye.